Oh my god, what is that? What is that? Huh? A fish? You guys are deficient in 10 different vitamins, but you guys don't want to eat fish. But that's okay, because today everything changes. Today we're making Cantonese themed fish. Get yourself a steamer and put in 1 plate of your favorite fish fillet and let it cook in there for about 10 minutes or until you can easily pierce it with the butter knife. At this point, you want to top it off with green onions and cilantro, and now it's time to make our sauce. Oil and a little bit of shallot, and we're actually going to fry this until crispy so that we can use it later. And yeah, add in your ginger, fry it until it's aromatic, and then add the green onions. And lastly, a combination of light soy sauce, salt, sugar, and water. Throw it into the pot, and once our sauce is simmering, manual sound effects. Pour the sauce all over our fish. Let's go, we're crazy. But yeah guys, do not forget to eat your omega-3s. It's actually really good for your brain health. And you know what, for some of you guys, it's already too late. Alright, the damage is already done. There's no going back. But for the majority of you, on today's menu, we have mac and cheese. Let's go. Starting off, you want to shred yourself some fresh Gruyere and cheddar cheese. Where do I buy the cheese? I buy mine at Trader Joe's because they have like 1,000 different kinds. Moving on, we're gonna make our roux, okay? A little bit of melted butter, flour, mixed together until it's a little bit toasty. And at this point, we could add in our whole milk and heavy whipping cream. Make sure that your liquids are very cold or else you're gonna get a very lumpy cheese sauce. Season it and taste it, and mine was so good I could literally drink it out of a straw. Alright, but no, mix in some of the cheese and let it melt. And once your sauce is frictionless, we're gonna add in the macaroni. He's using the wrong pasta, it has to be elbow. Shut up. We're trying a new noodle today, okay? A little bit of experimentation, if you will. Finish everything off with your cheese and panko breadcrumb. Bake it for 25 minutes and add some parsley. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, picture this, okay? You wake up one winter morning, it's cold, you make some mac and cheese for your girl and her boyfriend, you guys cuddle. Wait, huh? What did he say? Okay, let's make dinner. First off, get yourself some sweet Italian sausages and squeeze it out of the casing. And in a pan with olive oil, we're gonna saute some garlic until it's fragrant. Add in the meat, brown it, and you can pretty much season it with whatever you want. I used red crushed peppers and onion powder. Deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine, Pinot Grigio. And once your meat gets crispy like this, we can add in our milk, heavy whipping cream, and some tomato puree. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it does not look appetizing at all. But trust the process. I tasted the sauce. The sauce, I thought it was amazing. The only thing left to add was the orecchiette, pasta water, and kale. And that's pretty much it. Grate some Parmesan cheese on top. All I see on my timeline right now is people talking about, oh, dude, I couldn't get the PS5, but like I had it in my cart. Bro, make a bowl of this pasta, drive to your nearest Best Buy, and seduce them with the pasta, alright? Modern problems require Japanese A5 Wagyu. I can't even begin to tell you guys how long I've been waiting for this moment, okay? And after joining about 3 different Cash App pyramid schemes, I finally bought a piece. Let's go. Take a second to appreciate that marbling. Thank you. Starting off, get yourself a stainless steel pan on medium heat, and we're just gonna render out some of that Wagyu fat that I trimmed off earlier. Lay down your steak, and you want to cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side with salt and pepper. The reason why we don't use that much seasoning is because you want to taste the quality of the meat. You know what I mean? Can you imagine eating this with like A1 sauce or ketchup? That is disrespectful. Take it out, cut it into cubes, and most importantly, add some parsley. No, for the first time ever, we cannot put parsley on this either. I saw this guy on YouTube eat it with salt, wasabi, and fried garlic, so I'm copying him. Ooh, he's copying, I'm telling. Anyways, yeah, some of the softest meat that I've ever had, pause, literally melts in your mouth. But most importantly, it got the mom seal of approval. Case closed. Everybody knew a hot Cheeto girl in high school, okay? You know what I'm talking about. She would eat hot Cheetos for breakfast and walk the mile during PE. Today's video is dedicated to my shorty because we're making hot Cheeto wings. Starting off, we're gonna season ourselves some flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. Basically everything you have in the cabinet. In our second bowl, we're gonna mix up some eggs. And the last thing we need are some hot Cheeto puffs. I don't have a food processor, so I had to improvise. Okay, you basically want small pieces so that we could bread our chicken. And yeah, just do the 3-step breading process like usual. This is easy. Make sure that you get as much hot Cheeto dust as you can on that chicken, and we're gonna deep fry it at 350 degrees for about, I think, 7 minutes. Wait for it. Does it look crazy? Like, it's so red, it almost looks fake. As for the flavor, it went to the liquor store and it never came back. I think the hot Cheeto flavor gets canceled out once you fry it, so you need some sauce, okay? But other than that, the texture was crazy, and overall, it was actually pretty good. Today, we're making Mongolian beef. Let's go! Starting off, get yourself some sliced beef. I'm using flank, and we want to cover it in some cornstarch, okay? This will basically allow the beef to get really crispy when we brown it, which is what we're gonna do right now, okay? High heat, a little bit of oil, and we want to cook that beef until it's super crispy on the outside. Remember, when you're making Asian food, you need garlic, ginger, and green onions, okay? That's like having Stephen Curry, me, and Kevin Durant on the same basketball team. Too much power. Add in your soy sauce and water, dark brown sugar, and sesame oil. And once you get it to a simmer, we're gonna add in a cornstarch slurry to thicken up that sauce. Once the sauce gets thick enough to coat the back of a spoon, we're gonna add in our beef. Guys, I forgot the most important part, okay? I forgot to season the meat. I mean, it's swimming in sauce anyway, so I don't think it matters. PSA, okay? Do not DM me with the snowflake emoji talking about you icy, I'm a glacier. No, I do not have Quavo money for you, okay? I have McDonald's drive-thru money, and that's about. On today's menu, we're making creme brulee. Whoa, yeah! First things first, start off with some egg yolk. Mix it together with sugar, and whenever I use egg yolk, you guys always say that I'm gonna get salmonella. I've been eating so many Takis recently that salmonella could not live in my body if it tried. Anyways, warm up some heavy cream, salt, and espresso powder. The bitterness of the espresso powder really just complements the sweetness of the brulee. Boom, vanilla extract in. And we are gonna combine everything that we've made so far together, okay? Okay. I don't know what I'm looking at. Transfer them to ramekins, and I thought I had enough for 3, but it was only enough for 2. All I know is pain. You want to put the ramekins in a baking tray with water so that it can cook more evenly, and we're gonna bake that for about 35 minutes. Once they're done, take it out, let it cool down for a little bit, and then into the Whenever you're ready to eat, we're gonna burn a layer of sugar right on top. I mean, absolutely gorgeous, okay? Add yourself some fruit and let's go! This baking stuff is easy. Okay, so last week, somebody started a rumor that a celebrity liked getting doo-dooed on. First of all, sometimes I wish I couldn't read. And second of all, guys, honestly, don't knock it until you try it. Wait, huh? Who's in my room? Anyways, today we're gonna be making In a Dutch oven pot, melt yourself some unsalted butter. Add in the garlic and onions and saute it until it's opaque all the way through. Proceed to add in some flour. You might be asking yourself, what does this even do? I actually have no clue, but yeah, we're just gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna add in some liquid, which is going to be milk, vegetable stock, and clam juice. Toss in the potatoes for like 25 minutes or until you can poke it with a fork. Yeah, I should have probably waited a little bit more. Now add in your half and half and chopped clam. Adjust the flavor with salt and pepper, bacon, and some parsley. Guys, I know you can't see the clams, but I swear they're in there, okay? I still have the receipt. Guys, I just saw a post that Paul Gasol and his wife just had a baby girl today, and they named her after Gigi. I'm so emotional. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is hot chocolate. Let's go. Bravo. In a pan, warm up some milk. I'm using almond milk. Add in your white sugar as well as some high quality cocoa powder. Give that a nice stir, and to that we are going to add some chopped chocolate bars. The thing is, there's so many chocolate bars that you can choose from. White chocolate, dark chocolate. The world really is your oyster, but I'm using semi-sweet. Give it a little taste, and once it is hot, we are going to take it off and throw it in 2 cups. But this is only half of the battle. Now that you have your hot chocolate, what are you going to top it off with? You can add mini marshmallows, whipped cream, more chocolate. I've even seen some people use candy cane, and I guess you can do that if you want like some type of texture. But yeah, Christmas in the park this year is probably not going to happen, but if you look on the bright side, no one was gonna take you anyways, you know what I mean? Make this at home, watch some anime. I started when I was younger, it was my pleasure. Today we're gonna be making Chick-fil-A crunch wraps. Get yourself the waffle fries, mac and cheese, spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles, 1 tostada, and 2 flour tortillas. Okay, the first thing you have to do is to cut one of the tortillas to be the size of the tostada. And now it's assembly time, okay? Starting off with the mac and cheese. Honestly, I had no idea they even sold this. I thought they only sold chicken. Anywho, layer on your fries, your tostada, your spicy chicken patty. And lastly, we're gonna season it with buffalo sauce and ranch. Top it off with the tortilla that we cut out earlier, and then proceed to fold it into a crunch wrap shape. For my first time, it's actually not that bad. Grill both sides on a pan with a little bit of oil, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Take it out, cut into it, and is that tofu? Most importantly, add yourself some parsley. As for the taste, it tasted crazy. I don't know who was off the cush while they invented this, but okay, you might be onto something. Tuscan salmon. Up until today, I've been calling it salmon. Get yourself a man that can pronounce salmon. Stupid. First off, season your salmon generously with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And for this recipe, we're also gonna need tomato, garlic, and onion. In a pan, you want to sear your salmon for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Look at that crust! Take it out and let's start making our sauce. Garlic and onion in. You basically want to saute it until it's opaque all the way through. And then proceed to saute your tomatoes until it's rough around the edges like this. Nice! Now we're gonna add in some vegetable broth. And you want to let that simmer down and reduce so that the flavor particles can really concentrate. Okay, add in your heavy whipping cream and give it a stir. And yeah, just finish everything off with spinach and Parmesan cheese. Don't forget to reintroduce the salmon, then add some parsley. How come everybody keeps talking about Bella Thorne and OnlyFans? I don't care what anyone else says, okay? Nobody's OnlyFans content is better than my uncle. Wait, huh? Who said that? I can't.